Hello and welcome. Welcome to my YouTube channel PharmaVent. Today we will discuss about topic out of specification or OS investigation. So why OS investigation is required? Let us understand about regulations. So FDA 21 CFR Part 211.102 requires that any testing in the laboratory which is falling outside the specification should be investigated as a part of OS investigation. Another guideline for the FDA, that is about laboratory testing, Part 211.160 and Part 211.165 requires that all the components, container closures, raw materials, excipients as well as stability testing result should meet the specification. If these specifications are not met, then that should be investigated as a part of OS investigation stated by the FDA regulation 211.192. So what is an OS? OS is any out of specification result as a part of which is submitted as a part of drug application, drug master file, any official compendia or the limits established by the manufacturer. This OS investigation also applies to all the testing which are falling outside the specified limits by the manufacturer. All in-process test, all container closure, all API, all raw material, all stability testing or process validation testing, if falls outside the specified limits, it has to be investigated as a OS investigation. In OS investigation there are two phases. Phase 1 investigation, which is about laboratory analyst efficiency and the supervisor efficiency within the lab, and phase 2, which is a full scale laboratory investigation, manufacturing investigation and any additional testing if required. So let us understand, if there is an OS is observed, first of all it is responsibility of analyst to perform the testing as per the specified method, using calibrated instrument, using the proper standards, using within limit standard. If any error occurs before going for the testing, for example system suitability is not meeting, drift noise ratio is not meeting, instrument is not calibrated, you find certain error during the sample preparation, then you must not proceed for the testing to evaluate that whether this error can lead to out of specification result or not. If any error, if any abnormality while the sample preparation, while before starting the OS, you must stop and intimate your supervisor. With all precaution, if OS is observed, then before discarding the test preparation and all that, your primary investigation should be completed. Primary investigation should include whether the calibrated instrument is used, whether the sample preparation was proper. What is the responsibility of the supervisor? The supervisor should go and ask the analyst, when the OS is observed, supervisor should go and ask the analyst and inquire about the analyst knowledge about the process and test procedure. He should verify that proper standards were used. He should verify that instrument was within calibration, there was no sample preparation error, there was no laboratory error, there was the specified test parameters were used, specified test methods were used, there was no expired material used for the testing. So all this has to be verified when the OS is initially observed. If it concludes no error, if you find that everything is okay, then you have to extend your, then you can have certain hypothesis. If you find that there is certain error might have occurred in the sample preparation, in the testing method, then it should be proved through a hypothesis that this error might have been occurred. So in the hypothesis you have to simulate the error condition while doing the testing. In that simulation, if the result is same as we observed in the original testing, then this hypothesis proves to be true and it can be attributed that this specific error might have resulted into the OS result. And basis that you can perform remeasurement, and if remeasurement concludes the result are meeting the criteria, then you can link this hypothesis to as a part of investigation, as a part of was to the OS investigation, and you can use the remeasurement data to support your investigation. So this concludes our phase 1 investigation within the laboratory. I will prepare next video about phase 2 investigation, how to perform detailed phase 2 investigation, how to perform manufacturing investigation, and as well as additional testing required based on the phase 2 investigation. So hope this will be helpful for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and be with me, be with my channel. Thank you.